Good morning, everyone. Hey, TGIF. You gotta be on beat. We're gonna have a nice stock talk today. You gotta get that energy, that really good vibe. Because when you invest in this money and you think about the future profits, me and my wife yesterday was looking at a property we put in a bid. Hopefully we get the property for $15,000 less than what the asking price is. It's all about investing. It's all about thinking about the future to take care of yourself and especially yours. Well, good morning, everyone. This is Financial Literacy 101, and today we'll be talking about a couple of stocks. We'll be talking about the American Battery Metals Corporation. This is one of the stocks I gave out on Wednesday. I did a very small snippet about this particular stock, but I think that this could be very profitable later on. I will tell you right off the bat that it's very, very risky, but nonetheless, I put around, I think, $80 to $90 in the stock. The stock is only $1.34 a share. I think it went down to maybe $1.35. So with that being said, you're not going to find this stock on WeBull, Robinhood, on most trading platforms, right? Do you see where this says OTC markets? That means over-the-counter market, okay? And for you guys to kind of get a brief description, a brief example of what that is, I'm just going to, again, I know when you guys hate and you guys absolutely love, when I read to you, over-the-counter refers to the process of how securities, that's stocks, are traded via a broker-dealer network as opposed to an on-centralized exchange. Over-the-counter trading can involve equities, debt instruments, and derivatives, which are financial contracts that derive from their value from an underlying asset such as a commodity. So that is what we're referring to. Now, I'm using one of my old accounts that I don't have any stocks in. I've had it for a very long time. I cashed out, but I went back in just to invest a measly $90 inside this one particular stock. But we're going to do a stock analysis on this. There's not much information about it, but I want you to keep in mind that this stock has government contracts. Okay, this stock has government contracts. And again, it's thinking about the future predictions. Okay, that's why you call it stock predictions and stock analysis, because you're banking on the fact that the information that you have, the contracts, the business dealings, the partnership, is going to make that stock more profitable than when you buy it at. That's very important. Okay, so again, I'm going over here to CNN, and again, they don't have really any information, but it's stating right here on the 12-month price, the current price of the stock is $1.35. They have one analyst stating that it's going to reach $3.50. Let's move on. We're here at stockinvest.us, and they're saying this is a sell evaluation for this stock, and the overall risk is high. Okay, and you can go ahead and research this for yourself. But again, a lot of this information I'm receiving is not banking on the fact that this stock just acquired government contracts. Okay, government contracts are solid contracts. They don't falter, they don't waver. They at least hold that company to the end of the contract. Now, they have a contract with the Department of Energy to recycle their batteries. Okay, again, this is American Battery Metals Corporation. Their ticker is ABML, and I think they may change that to ABTC, the American Battery Technology Company. Okay, so they have a large contract with the Department of Energy, which you should know. Let's move along. I'm just going to briefly show you the measly amount that I have in my Ameritrade account. Okay, there's nothing to see here, but you can tell from right to left where the highlight is. Okay, that this is the American Battery Metals Corporation common stock, and I bought it, and it's already down $7.85, but that's okay. I'm going to keep it. Again, I told you around $90. So I don't really have that many. I only have 60 shares of this stock. But again, when I look at this family, if this stock goes up to $3, I double my money. I probably 2.5 points. I double my money. Okay. And then I'll cash out of the stock and do something with the rest of the money. I don't know. Take my kids to Six Flags or something. I don't know. But the point of the matter is that I think that this stock is going to be worth more than that. It's going to be around 3 to 4, maybe even 5. Because I was looking at the trend analysis of the stock, which again is very volatile, as you can tell right here from this depiction, is that for a very long time, this stock was down. It was a penny stock. Okay, it was a penny stock. It went up to $1.40, and then it just totally rocketed to around $4 a share at $3.92. Okay, and again, I don't know if it ever have a big bang like that again. But the point of the matter is, with contracts, investors know that you have steady income, which could essentially increase your market share, especially with the Department of Energy, because the Department of Energy does business with a lot of other independent corporations. Okay. That being said, now let's move on to LI Auto. Now, if you guys are not investing in LI Auto, I have a question. What is your damn problem? What is your damn problem with not investing in at least one of these electric vehicle companies? Now, you're going to hear Tesla stock analysis, Tesla stock predictions, and this, that, and the other. Listen, there's other EV stocks. And Elon Musk, I should have popped that up. I just thought about it. Elon Musk said that China has been a great country when it comes to electric vehicles and pushing the pendulum, pushing the barriers beyond what even he is doing with his electric vehicles. Okay. And matter of fact, family, while we're here live, I want to look up what Elon Musk said about Chinese electric vehicle car makers. That's what I want to talk about very quickly. Okay. This is Friday. You don't got nothing to do. You lost your job. No, I'm kidding. I want to see what I want to let's see here. See, yeah, Elon Musk gets slammed because he praises China. Everybody is talking about this story. Okay. Everybody's talking about this story, but I really want to give you one of the stories that people are talking about. Okay. Give me 1 second as I'm looking for this story, because Elon Musk has been receiving a lot of backlash, okay, because of the positivity that Elon Musk has given out about China and their electric vehicle stocks. So I'm trying to find a very, very recent story, okay, and I can't find it all of a sudden, okay. It was all over the news yesterday, but of course, because Elon Musk has been saying a lot of things about China on Chinese electric vehicles. Okay. Here we go. All right. And one of the electric car vehicles that Elon Musk was talking about, he was talking about NIO. Okay. And I keep telling people, don't stop investing in NIO. We're just going to look at this very quickly. It says that Tesla must calls Chinese EV rivals the most competitive in the world. Okay, again, the headline, Tesla's Elon Musk calls Chinese EV rivals the most competitive in the world. I keep telling you guys about NIO. See, if you was part of this channel, let's say, for instance, a year and a half ago, you would have heard me talk about NIO when NIO is around $3 per share. Because what Elon Musk did, he released a lot of the technological designs and utility patents open market. And the Chinese company NIO was one of the first ones to take upon this design and these utility patents that were open to the free market and start to build an infrastructure around the information that Elon Musk and his crew was building. Okay. And now he's stating here that they're the most competitive in the world. Okay. He praises on China's domestic electric vehicle manufacturing Friday, calling the country's automakers the most competitive in the world. So it says here, with Tesla stock was 0.5% lower in pre-market trading Friday, shares in Tesla Chinese rivals were generally higher. And we're talking about NIO, Xpeng, and who else? LI Auto. Okay. He's talking about the three major electric vehicle car companies. Now, if you're not going to invest in the future, then I don't know how you're going to make any money. LI Auto, Neo, Xpon, and Tesla. When I look at Tesla, some of you can't even touch Tesla with the current stock price, but you'll be able to touch LR Auto. Now, over the course of the past year, LR Auto has been up 73, 74%. The past month, 1.3%. The past, that was the past 3 months. This is the past month, around 5%. The past week has been down 5%. And then today, it looks like it's down around 3%. No, excuse me. Yeah, around 3%. So with that being said, I'm not going to read this to you because it's basically an electric vehicle car company out of China, okay, out of Beijing, China. They have roughly around 4,200 employees. They started 6 years ago, and they've been doing very, very well. Look at this. Look at the buy rating from from Robinhood. I lost track of my, family. Buy at 89%, hold at 10%, or 11% rather. Buy at 89%, hold at 11%, okay? And it's saying zero sale because when you look at stocks, again, a lot of you are looking for that quick stock. This is, what's the next hot stock? There's no next hot stock. It really is. It's about doing your research. It's about looking at analytics. It's about analyzing on stocks. And then the last and not least is predicting where you believe the stock is going to go based on the information and research that you looked up. That's basically what investing is all about. People say, oh, investing is not gambling. Not at all. See, I went to the world's largest casino last weekend. The world's largest casino, okay? I went to the world's largest casino in Thackerville, Oklahoma. People didn't know that. It's not even in Nevada. It's not even in Las Vegas. The world's largest casino by square foot is in Thackerville, Oklahoma, and it's absolutely enormous, okay? They have all sorts of games for you gamblers. If you didn't know about it, you should visit it. It is a marvel. But let me tell you something. Gambling is playing at the craps table. Gambling is playing poker, not investing. Investing is where you put your money in a company that you've done the research on, that you believe in, that you know some information about. And at the whim of a dime, of a roll of a dice, it won't just, your earnings, your money that you invested won't be wiped away. So it's very important to understand about investing, okay? So again, this is LR Auto. We're looking at a 90% buy rating on this, okay? We're looking at a 90% buy rating. Here's some of the information of my contracts that I bought throughout the course of time. As you can tell, I've been in this stock since last year. I've been in and out. Workhorse is another one, and of course, Xpeng. But today we're talking about LR Auto. Now, I just want to show you over the past year, LR Auto is around 74%. Now, I want you guys to understand that stocks go up and down all the time. That's why looking at the year analysis and the 5-year analysis is important, because you want to see, okay, I see today is doing bad, the past month is doing bad, but how has it been forming for the past year? And we're up around 74%. My ceiling, my threshold where I like to be is around 20%. So this is already quadruple the amount that I like to see. Moving right along. Now I go over to MarketWatch right here. MarketWatch has a buy rating on this stock, okay? A buy rating. And as you notice, the EPS is very, very low as a negative 0.14. This is an indicator to let you know if the stock is profitable or not. And believe me, at 14 cents in the EPS is earning per share, that's not a lot of debt at all. They're doing very, very well, in my opinion. Because a lot of times when you look at that EPS, it doesn't give you a direct correlation of how the company is doing, because a lot of times companies reinvest their profits back into the company, okay? So that the EPS is kind of like, okay, it looks like they're doing all right. Now, the only time I'll be alarmed if the EPS is over $5 negatively. If the EPS is over $5 negatively, we're talking about millions of dollars in debt, and then that's not profitable. That's not a really, in my opinion, a profitable stock. Doesn't mean that it won't be profitable. It's telling me that the current analysis, doesn't really agree with my money spirit. Let's just keep it that way, okay? If I go over here to Yahoo Finance, they're telling me again, long-term LR Auto will be doing well. Now let's go down here to the ratings. I'm just going to jump right down here to the ratings. And as we can tell, we're going to look at the highest number, which is a 9. It's a buy rating, then a 6 at a strong rating. And this is August going into September, okay? And for a while here, the buy rating has always been above 5, which is good. Okay. Always been above 5. Let's move on. Last but not least, we're looking at the money stock price forecast. Okay. The money stock price forecast. And currently we have this stock at around $29. So we haven't even reached the median, which is $40. So you can make $10 per share on this stock. You can make $10 per share on this stock with a high prediction of $62. And I want to make sure I always remind you guys, when you use platforms like WeBull, Robinhood, the current day ones like, Ameritrade, E-Trade, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, all of these, M1 Finance, you guys can invest in fractions and even on Stash. I remember I used to promote Stash a lot. I didn't get paid for it, but that's neither here nor there. But you can invest in fractions. That means you can invest $5 or more. And $5 is nothing. You spend $5 almost like every day. Go over your current monthly budget and you'll see that you'll have a lot of discretionary spending. Let's say that discretionary spending where you just, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy that. Invest some of that money. Take half of that, invest 50% inside some of these stocks, and you don't have to buy the entire share at around $30 that we're currently looking at. But yes, the current stock forecast for LI Auto is $62 in the next 12 months, but the median price is $41. Let's move on to one of my favorite stocks that I've made lots and lots of money off, and this is NEO. Now, over the past 5 years, it came out in 2018, but this stock has been up 520% in the past year. It's been up around 104% the past 3 months. It's been down about 17.5 the past month, down 1.5 the past week, down 4, and then the past month. Now, some of you are like, hey, that doesn't look very good. It looks very good. It looks very good, family. Let me show you something that you may not be familiar with, okay? I'm going to show you where I bought this stock at. So I bought this stock right around here we go, right around this mark right here that I bought the stock last year during the pandemic. This is one of the stocks that I did buy into that has been very, very profitable, okay? Around $3. Now, at the height of this, around $60, $58, I sold all of my shares. So think about the amount of money from that point. I made around 900%, around $51 per share. $51 per share. Now I bought back in and I lost some money. So that was something that I should not have done. I shouldn't have sold all of my shares because I had over 200 to 300 shares of NEO. And as I was making profit, I was shaving stocks off the top. This is one of the stocks I really should have kept long-term and I didn't. That was on me. I shouldn't have did it. But nonetheless, I'm back in this stock and I only have around 69 shares. I'm just rounding up here. Let me blow this up. Here's the amount of shares that I have. I have around 68.8, which is 69. And I'm down. Look at my total return. But what I'm thinking long-term. Now, I currently have a option in this. Okay, I currently have an option. Let me go back. Let me show you my option. Because in my option, I'm not doing very well at all. Okay, here's my option. I have it at a $40 call. NEO is currently at 37. And if we look at the option contract, you'll see that it expires next September. So I have a whole entire year to profit off this particular stock. I'm not worried for the least bit. This stock option cost me $975, but the current value is $740, meaning that I'm down $235 at 24% net gain loss. I'm not worried for the least bit. That's why I always tell you guys, buy a long-term option because stocks with the volatility are going to fluctuate throughout the course of the year. And the only way to make money off an option is long-term, unless you got some hot stock news that is very, very valid and verifiable, and it pans out. It's valid, verifiable, and it pans out, because all that could be true, and it's still not going to do what you think it's going to do based on the information that you have. So that's important. But this is my stock option here with NEO. And if I go back here, I'm just looking at that I continue to buy NEO. Any sort of money I have residual of stocks that I'm getting into, I'm going to buy NEO. Now, here's some news that was really alarming to me. It says Neo is a hard pass, says Kramer. We're not fooling around anymore. And then it states here that buys at 85%, holders at 10%, sellers at 5%. Okay, I believe what those analysts are saying about that. 5%. Okay, cool. Now we see here, I bought this contract back on September 3rd, and I still have a year within this contract. And you'll see me consistently with my history buying these stocks. Now, Lucid Group, I talked about this for a particular while. Okay, I think I have some Lucid Group in my portfolio. Let me go back one quick second. I thought I bought some Lucid Group. Give me 1 second. Man, I know I did not. I think I bought an option. Did our option go through? No. That option did not go through. Okay. And we look at all my messaging. I'm showing you the reason why I'm transparent like this, so you understand that I do exactly what I'm saying I'm going to do. But I thought I put a bid in for Lucid Group, but maybe I didn't. See, Argo Blockchain, Robinhood, blah, blah, blah. Brilliant Earth Group. This is a new IPO that's coming out. We're doing stock talk. So you're going to see me bounce around here. Okay. They offer me, because I'm one of their investors here on Robinhood, I have the IPO access. Maybe some of you guys haven't seen this. And some of these stock you have like Argo and Brilliant Earth. Okay. And I'm just getting information of these particular stocks. Now, I've invested in Robinhood, of course, the platform that I'm using. You have Riskfield. I talked about Outbrain. You have Clear Secure. I am investing in Clear Secure. And let's go over to Duolingo. I'm very curious of how Duolingo is doing right now. So Duolingo, 12,602 Robinhood customers investing in Duo IPO at 102 per share. And look at the current price. Family, this is why IPO investing is so important. Now, let me tell you two instances where stocks will boom, then tank. IPO releases as well as a stock split. You'll see in stocks that have a lot of strong financials that even with their IPO and a stock split, that is the usual trend. They'll come out, the stock will do well, boom, and then the stock will drop, and then it starts to steadily increase over the course of time. Okay. So let's look at NEO real time, okay? The current price of NEO is $185. And the people who wasn't scared to invest their money, they made $83 off their investment. I want you to think about that for a while. Some of you are probably saying, well, I don't have $100 to invest in one stock on one share. Yes, you do. Look inside your closet. Look at your car. Yeah, you do. You wanted the BMW, you wanted the Mercedes, but you should have bought the Honda Accord. All that other money that your car note, your ass could invest it. No. Don't get mad at me because I'm telling you the truth. Now you're starting to look around your damn house like I got a bunch of shit in here that I should have never bought and I should have invested my money. That's why you're broke. Oh yeah, TGIF. I want you to go inside this weekend thinking about all the mistakes that you've made that you should have invested inside. That's what I want you to think about, because there's money to be made out here and you're mad at everybody else except yourself. Yeah. Blame the layoff. Blame the stock market. Blame your boss. Blame your kids. Blame your husband. Blame your wife. Blame your family members. Blame the stimulus check. Blame every goddamn thing except yourself. But that we know there's a start and a finish, and the point of the matter is, it's all with you. That's all with you. It's all with you, family. And you know I'm telling the truth. Let's look at it. Let's look at this stock. You got to be more careful. Look at this stock right here. Woo. This stock came out in July 28, 2020. And what did I tell you? Just like anything else, it started doing very, very well because it came out at $102 after we're stating, and then it went up to $140. Then it dropped down to $120, and now it's up to $185. You know why? People like me make this stock more profitable because before I go to another country and I don't know the language, D'Angelo, I hope D'Angelo is watching on Facebook. I learned some of the language so I can navigate and communicate. Obrigado, D'Angelo. Okay. That was right from one of my buddies I went to Brazil with. But anyway, I'm on one. It's Friday, right? So as I was stating that Neo over the course of the next year will be up 148, 149% at $92 per share. So in my opinion, it's very profitable to invest in this particular stock, whether it be $5, $10, or $100. Okay. Now, let me show you something that was contradicting essentially Neo. As you see right here on Yahoo Finance, they have short, mid, and long term that it's going to decrease in value and profit. But if I go down here and I look at their analysis of the rating, I'm looking at a 11 buy and a 6 strong buy. As I look here, though, on September, they're saying a 5 hold, 2 buy, but no sale. Okay, this is contradicting. I'm pretty sure there's different analysis, different analysts rather, that are giving these particular information about this stock. Okay, this information about the stock, because here is saying the performance outlook is going down, but you come down here and you look at this analysis, the recommendation trend saying that it's a buy and hold. Okay, hold and buy. So as you guys are essentially navigating, looking for stocks to invest, I have a bit of information for you. Okay, most of these stocks don't take no more than 5 to 10 to invest. You do a quick Google search, you look up the stock itself, you use the Perspective platform that you're probably investing with to kind of do a quick trend analysis. There's all sorts of things that you can look at, like movement average. How does it move? What time of the season? Some stocks move differently throughout the 4 seasons. Like it's just how people invest, okay? Or the way you live your life, right? During the summer, you wear short sleeve and shorts. During the winter, you wear long sleeves and coats. With stocks, they have some of the same trending analysis, and I believe that is important that you also look at that as well. Moving averages, RSIs, which is the relative strength index. All of this information is very profitable for you to make a well-informed decision, okay? I think it's important that you make a well-informed decision. Good morning, Love T, okay? He said, can we see your portfolio? I would like to pick your brain. Okay, I'll see my portfolio. And just to not alarm you guys, if you see my portfolio drop $10,000, it's more likely, instead of making that bad decision I made on Tesla with our short call option trade, that was gambling. See, I've made these mistakes, family, and I don't want you to make it with your money. All right. So with that being said, here's my measly portfolio. If you're looking to the right, I have 4 options. I have LX, Neo, Eric, and Sundial Growers. All of these are doing bad. The only one I'm really worried about right now is LX, because this expires next May. So I'm still thinking that this will come around. Okay. I have Neo, Plug Power, Apple, Tesla, Grow Generation. Look how much money I'm down on Grow Generation. I am down $387 on Grow Generation. That's alarming for me. Yes, because it's bringing down my total portfolio percentage. But I do believe, okay, in what Grow Generation is going to do. Let me just show you something very quickly. Grow Generation back in February was up to $64.58 at 316% profit. And now this stock is currently at $26. Okay, so I was doing very well, and boom. Now, thank goodness that this is only 2.73% of my portfolio at 29 shares, but I'm still down $387. Am I going to sell this stock? Hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we won't go. I am not going to sell this stock because I'm too down. See, at a certain profit margin, family, depending on the size of your portfolio, you don't want to sell your stocks. Now, if Neo was a different type of stock, would I probably sell Neo? I'd probably do a reallocation, readjustment of my portfolio. And I'll look at that probably around every 3 to 6 months. Okay, every 3 to 6 months. But the way I look at my portfolio, I look at it like a ETF, like a basket of stocks that you hold for a long time that's going to yield profit. That's the way I look at it. So hopefully that makes any sense to you guys. Okay. All right. So I have Blink Charging. I think this is a long-term stock that I'm going to continue to buy. I only have 2.34 shares. Triple Q, let me let you look at this one. I like this stock. This stock is expensive, in my opinion, according with my money in my pocket. This stock is expensive, and it's I've only made $32 off of this at 7.62, but this stock actually has dividends, around 0.5% dividends. And if you look at the trend of it, this is a very slow and steady, profitable stock over time. And again, stock like these, don't let the price of the stock deter you from investing inside of it. Because again, with platforms like Robinhood, WeBull, etc., you hear me say it all the time, you can just invest $5 or more. Okay, so you can still make money off your $5. And listen, I always tell people when building your first portfolio that you should start out with anywhere from 3 to 5 stocks. Okay, 3 to 5 stocks. And you're going to hear me change this a lot, but it's going to be kind of the same formula. It's kind of like if your grandfather, your grandmother gave you a recipe, okay, how you tweak it. Like, oh, last time I put paprika in it. This time I'm just going to put fresh jalapenos, whatever, right? You tweak it as you go. But the hallmark, the foundation of the formula, in my case, my portfolio, it's always going to be building your portfolio around 3 to 5 stocks, and at least 2 of them being ETFs, okay? Being ETFs. And ETFs have that slow, steady growth with dividends, okay? And then the other 3, they can be well-defined stocks. And then one of those stocks I like to keep volatile so you can have some mix inside of your portfolio. Now, some people like, 3 to 6. It just depends on who you're listening to, because you can have 2 ETF, you can have a bond stock, commodity stock, a technology stock, an e-commerce stock. I mean, you can keep going on, but to accumulate stocks, you want to pick around anywhere between 3 to 5, 2 ETFs, and have them on recurring investments. And platforms like Robinhood, they have that for you, okay? You can just set it and forget it. I used to do videos all the time talking about how you can invest $5 a day, which is only $150 a month, and I got it. Some of you are saying you don't have that money. Again, I want you to look around the place that you live and the things that you have and say, you know what? I did have the money, or I still do have the money, okay? So that's important to look at, okay? Because investing is just not putting your money somewhere. And I'm going to talk about that before I end, okay? VTI, I forgot what this one's about. Give me a second. Oh, here's one of my ETFs. Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF is around $230 per share. I have roughly 3 shares right here. Can you guys see that? Let me blow it up for your cell phones here. I have around 3 shares. My I'm up totally around $41, a little bit under 7% at $679. And again, if you look at this stock, even at 5 years, look at it. And anytime you see this huge dip, that's the pandemic. But look, ETFs, steady growth over the course of time. Over the past 5 years, it's been up 111%. And then over the past year, it's still been up 36%. And I like rounding up anything over 0.5. Okay. Going back. I'm giving you some perspective here. So that was VTI. We went to Triple Q, Blink Charging, that's down 23. Sundown Growers. Okay. I'm down. Coinbase. Let's look at Coinbase. Coinbase is a cryptocurrency platform that I absolutely invest with in my cryptocurrencies, as well as Uphold and Qcoin. Right here, we're looking at 1.4, roughly 1.5 shares. So I don't have that many, right? And I'm down $236 at 40%. Today's return, a measly 80 cents over the course of the year. If you notice, it just came out. So let me tell you something about Coinbase very quickly. Coinbase is going to be volatile for a while. I don't expect to make any money off this, but I am expecting Coinbase to go to at least $300-400. Let me do a quick search if you don't mind. I want to look at Coinbase stock forecast. There's more research that goes into this, but at the same time, I'm like, let's see what the internet is saying. Okay, let's look at the stock forecast. Stock forecast. We're going to look at this. Let's see what CNN has. I wonder what CNN is going to say in the next year where they believe storing Coinbase is going to be. Boom! They believe that Coinbase is going to be a whopping $743 per share. Can I blow this up? Let me get over here. They believe that Coinbase is going to be a whopping $743 per share. That's what they believe. Now, even if this gets to $500, your boy will be happy. Okay. I'm at $243 right now. So if it reaches even $500, I've made some really, really good money. Even if it reaches $337 for the median stock, I made some really good money. I almost made $100 per share. So this is imperative. This is very imperative, family. And I want you to be cognizant of the investments that you guys should be making. Okay. I just want to put that down for you guys, because I think a lot of times when you see these stocks going back and forth, it deters you from investing, and it shouldn't. It should make you more prone to investing when you see some of these stock forecasts and predictions. Okay, let's get back on it. Going back to my portfolio, I think I'm winding down here. And we have 3D print. I have this on a recurring investment. Okay. I had this on a recurring investment. Let me see if they tell my business here. There it is. Recurring investment of $40. My next recurring buy is on October 1st. Hey, on the first of the month, get up. You know how it goes. Now, over the past year, this stock has been up 57%. The past 5 years, the stock has been up 78%. Past 3 months, 5%. Past month, 4.4. Past week, 1% down. And then today, pre-market, really nothing happening currently. Okay, nothing happening currently. But again, I had this as one of the stocks, because listen, this is one of the stocks that I invest for the future. 3D printing. If you go on Kickstarter or Indiegogo, any of those like startup investment that are trying to find funding to build their products to sell to you, even if you just do a quick Google search of 3D printing, think about something that you always wanted to create. You can actually design that on a 3D printer, hit print. Okay, I'm of course fast forwarding through a lot of steps that you'll have to do, but essentially have a concept, have an image in your head. Okay, that imagination. Design that on a digital platform, or even get an artist from Fiverr. I love Fiverr. Go to Fiverr. They'll draw it up for you. They give you all the electronic documents that you need to load inside your 3D printer, and you hit print. And you'll have an actual 3D, 4D, like if you want to build the next remote control, you can build it with a 3D printer. I'm just giving you some context so you understand what I'm talking about. So this is the future where inventors have 3D printers at their home. People already are doing it. So I'm investing in your future. I don't know about you. I'm investing inside the future. Okay. Let me go back. All right. Here we go. I got Robinhood. If you see here, I'm up $20, only at 10%, which is not bad. Ethereum Classic, I am down $700. I'm keeping my money inside of cryptocurrencies as well. Bitcoin, I'm only up $1,300. And then Dogecoin, I'm down 93. Let me tell you, family, Dogecoin, I'm just going to keep it. Anytime that this stock, if I'm going to break even on this stock, I'm selling. It's one of those meme stocks that I went in, I made about $500. And I said, ooh, I probably can make some more money. And I went in again, and it's been down ever since. Okay. That's why I didn't even touch Shiba. Okay. I was looking to invest in Shiba. I was going to all these platforms, and I didn't even invest in it. I was like, nope, I'm good. Nope. Nope. Not going to invest inside of it. But let me tell you this one more thing, family. When it comes to investing, I really want you to think about it in a sense of having a psychological attachment to it, right? Anytime that something is dealing with your money and you don't see it materialize, like when you go and buy a shirt with your money, you have a tangible and animated object that you can hold. So that means something to people. When people just invest their money inside the computer, they don't even understand the concept. They're like, what am I doing? I'm investing in something I don't even see. Family, the only thing I can tell you is you have to break this psychological discord about investing. There's a lot of people, and I would even tell you in some of my commentary, the only real money in America is silver. Yeah. Look at the Coinage Act. I think it's 1736 or 1836. The only true currency in America for bartering and trading and buying is silver. Now, we have used legal tender, which are your dollars, which are notes. These are instruments of debt. But let me tell you something. With these instruments of debt that we're current around as legal tenders in our pocket, you can still acquire pretty much anything you want. So you have to learn how to operate within the system and out of the system, okay? Because let's just take, for instance, cryptocurrency gets wiped away. Let's take, for instance, the entire stock market wipes away. Money as we know it gets wiped away. All those dollars that you have means absolutely nothing. What are we going to use as currency on the market? It's going to be precious metals, and it's going to be silver and gold. See, if you ever been a Christian, or if you're a Christian now, you knew that song, Silver and Gold. Say you'd rather have Jesus, but Jesus probably tell you you're going to need some silver and gold if the financial markets fail, okay? So I always tell people, and you'll see me do a video every now and again, telling you to buy silver, telling you to buy gold, because nothing is a sure thing. And I think you should diversify your portfolio, buying real precious metals and having them on hand. Some of these precious metal platforms will let you know, oh, you can let us hold your silver. Nah, bruh, I'm not gonna let you hold my silver. I'm gonna hold my silver in my safe, my fireproof safe at home. Okay. And I'm gonna do a video. When I do my cigar talk, I might mention silver just to kind of go over that again. But I'm just letting you know there's money to be made in the stock market. Whether you believe it's real money or fake money. And I would definitely advise you invest and not gamble. If you want to gamble, like I went to the world's largest casino last weekend, and the casino as a promotion gave me one of their club cards with $150 on it. I turned that $150 into $200. I cashed out. I gave my baby $100. I took $100. I know some of you are like, that's no money. But let me tell you, if I was to tell you I invested $100 and I made $1,000, would that made you raise your eyebrows? This is Financial Literacy 101. Learn money and be inspired. You guys have a great and wonderful day. I see you guys on the next one. Peace.